Hello, everybody. This is Asylum Reviews, and welcome to another episode of PPV Talk. It's been quite a while actually since we've done one of these. I just been extremely busy with school and all, and some of these guys just they've been doing the same thing. They've been busy with school, and yeah. Anyways, we're back. This time we're gonna be talking about the Royal Rumble. I know the Rumble already passed. This is just gonna be for the results. We want to talk about how the Rumble went. Unfortunately, I couldn't get everybody in here today. I was only able to get a hold of Keyon, so he's in here. So say hello, man.
What's up, everybody?
And I apologize if you can't really hear him too well. He's very, very sick. So I know this might sound wrong for me to do this with him, but I can't do this by myself, honestly. So
Yeah, so I gotta help him a little.
yeah, so I'm not gonna have him talk that much. I'll do most of the talking, but then at the same time, I want to hear his how what he thought of the matches itself. So yeah, let's get this thing started. Um, so let's see. Oh, by the way, I know you can see my face for once. I usually do this with a black screen, and then I have somebody do some edits for me, and then you see like a background or something. I just thought of something doing a little different this time, so yeah, face cam. So, cause why not? All right, let's get this thing started. So let's start off with the kickoff show. We had 3 matches actually. It was supposed to be 2, but they added a third one. So yeah, the first matchup on here was a 6 women's tag match for SmackDown Live, featuring Becky Lynch, Nikki Bella, and Naomi going up against Alexa Bliss, the returning Mickie James, and Natalia. Um, did you even watch the kickoff show, man?
To be honest, I watched like some of the match of the kickoff because the kickoff show was like kind of boring.
I can understand that. Yeah, pretty much nobody watches the kickoff show. It's all good though. I usually watch it just for the hell of it. So it was a pretty good match to start off the kickoff show. There was really barely anybody there because it was still 2 hours before the pay-per-view even started, so really wasn't anybody there. But pretty decent match. Yeah, Becky Lynch's team picking up the win here. No, yeah. Moving on, we have a tag team championship match for Raw featuring Luke Gallows and Carl Anderson challenging the champs Cesaro and Sheamus in tag team action. Earlier in the week, they had a tag team match for the titles, and Sheamus and Cesaro ended up retaining via disqualification when Sheamus accidentally bro kicked the referee, and that's when the club thought they won the titles, and then that's when they announced that they were getting another rematch Sunday. So the point here is there's going to be 2 referees involved in this match to make sure nothing happens, make sure there's no screwy finish, just make sure there's champions crowned, whether it's new champions or whether it's the same champions. But yeah, I really wasn't expecting Gallows and Anderson to win the titles here. Just because, Cesaro and Sheamus, they've been on a roll lately as the tag champs, and I've been really enjoying their tag team title run lately. I don't know what's going to happen. I feel like they're eventually going to get another shot at the titles, and they're going to win them back. But eventually down the road, they're going to go their separate ways, and they're going to be main event stars again. What do you think, man?
Hmm. That match was unexpected. I just knew the Bullet Club was gonna win.
Yeah, it was Anderson picking up the win over Cesaro. He pinned him, doing the he stole the titles with the what do you call it? He stole the win when he pinned him by his tights or whatever. But yeah, that's how they won the titles.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty
Mm-hmm.
stupid to me. I'm not really a big fan of Gallows and Anderson. That's why I wanted Cesaro and Sheamus to retain. That was just unexpected. But you know what? People that like the club, now they know that Gallows and Anderson can be taken seriously now because they're the tag champs, and they've just been on a losing streak the entire 2016. So this might be their year. But I think Sheamus and Cesaro need to win their titles back. Just saying. Okay, the last matchup on the kickoff show was Nia Jax squashing Sasha Banks. Unfortunately, I don't know why this feud even started to begin with, because it was honestly, it really wasn't something I was expecting to see. Charlotte and Sasha were feuding for months and months and months, and it finally ended when Charlotte defeated Sasha in a 30-minute Iron Man match for the Raw Women's Championship back at Roadblock, end of the line. And that's when Nia Jax came in, like, a few weeks later, took out Sasha's knee, and then, yeah, that's how this feud started. And then Nia Jax squashed Sasha Banks the next night on Raw again. Poor Sasha. Alright, let's get into the main show. So, the first matchup here was actually the women's title match, surprisingly. Charlotte defends against Bayley. This is how the feud is going, I guess. Charlotte retained the title in a pretty good match. I loved the moonsault to the outside, and then I loved, Bayley just, trying her best to win the championship, but she couldn't do much because Charlotte kept taking control of the action. And then it was Charlotte who picked up the win when she hit the natural selection on the ring apron, and she's still undefeated at pay-per-views. She's had a 16-0 pay-per-view winning streak, which is crazy. So I'm hoping to see this match happen again at WrestleMania, and then probably that would be Bayley's night, and she'll win the title. However, I was hearing there was going to be rumors of a fatal 4-way match happening at WrestleMania between Charlotte, Bayley, Sasha, and Nia Jax for the women's title. I don't know if that's actually going to happen, but it's been rumors. I don't know, man. What do you think about it?
About WrestleMania?
About if this fatal 4 match were to happen.
I don't know. Like, if that match really what happens, like, I would love to see, like, Bayley to win the Raw Women's Championship, because, like, how many times does Sasha won the title?
Sasha's won it 3 times.
3 times, and Charlotte won it like 3 times, right?
Charlotte's 4.
That's some bullshit right there.
Yeah, I really was expecting Sasha to win it at Roadblock, but she just had to tap out like the last few seconds before the match was over.
Yeah, that match was good. That was the only best match on Roadblock, in my opinion.
Yeah, it wasn't that good of a pay-per-view. Seth Rollins, Chris Jericho was actually a pretty good match too.
Yeah, it was really good.
All right, so yeah, I'm saying that Bayley's gonna take the title from Charlotte at WrestleMania. That's what my prediction is. Now, just when you think it was weird that they would put the women's title match first, the next matchup was only the second matchup of the night, and it was the Universal title match. Okay, I don't know. They just decided to go in an order for the championships and then just go straight to the Rumble. Yeah. What? Well, hello there. Look who decided to show up.
I was at the store and forgot to bring my phone, so I didn't get the calls.
It's alright. We started about 9 minutes ago, so you're still good.
Okay, great.
We're literally just about to start the Universal title match. Before I talk about it, what did you think of the match overall?
The Universal title match?
Yeah.
I thought it was honestly pretty good. I thought it was probably one of the best matches of the night because that move Kevin Owens took through those chairs. Oh, that was awesome. Those chairs have no give to them. I also like some of the announce table spot, and I knew Owens was gonna win somehow. Nope, not at all. But he still got the win. But I wonder if Owens is gonna keep the belt on WrestleMania.
Who knows? Yeah, I'll agree with you. This was honestly a really good match. It had a lot of good spots. You know, first we had Kevin Owens taking Reigns out with a frog splash through the table. That was sick. Then you had Kevin Owens getting, like you said, getting drove right into those steel chairs from the top rope with Reigns Superman punching him through like 7 chairs, which was crazy. And if that wasn't bad enough, Roman decided to mess up KO's back again by driving him through the announcer's table with a powerbomb. So Roman was just all over KO's back here.
Yeah. Also, what do you guys think of Braun Strowman coming out in interference?
That's what I was just about to talk about. It was such a good match, and it had to be ruined by Braun Strowman out of all people. Why?
Well, I don't. I think it's just because they're gonna start like a feud with Roman and Braun. Maybe I don't know.
It looks to me like after what happened on Raw this past week, where Strowman got a Universal title shot against Kevin Owens, where Roman Reigns did the same thing to Strowman, he cost him the Universal title match. It looks like these two are going to be fighting at Fastlane.
Probably, and I honestly, I'm not all that excited if that's gonna happen because, I mean, it's gonna just remind me of Roman versus the Big Show.
Kind
Who
of.
knows?
Kind of. So yeah, Jericho had me laughing just because how when he got locked into the shark cage right away, he was screaming at Owens like, "Get me out of here! Help me!" Oh, that was so funny.
The pinata.
The sexy pinata, yeah.
Pause.
But yeah, Strowman took out Reigns with a choke slam through the announcer's table. Actually, no, did he go through it? I don't think he did. No.
Yeah, I think he did.
Did he?
He like power slammed him through it.
No, I'm talking about when he chokeslammed Reigns on the announcer's table. He didn't break that, no?
Oh, I'm pretty sure he didn't break it.
No, he didn't break that, but he broke the table when he delivered his signature power slam through it.
Yeah.
Alright, so yeah, Kevin Owens retains. Wasn't expecting that. Honestly wanted Roman Reigns to win, but hey, it's whatever. So yeah, it looks like Owens is going into WrestleMania as the Universal Champion. Unless somehow things change regarding Fastlane, but we'll see.
Yeah. I was hearing rumors that Goldberg might win it and face Brock, and it's for the Universal title.
But let's be honest here. As much as Goldberg and Brock Lesnar was like, you know, a hot rivalry back in the day, even though it was complete shit at WrestleMania, when was it, 20 or something like that?
Yeah, it was WrestleMania 20.
Yeah, even though that match was complete shit, yeah, I don't know. You really weren't expecting this to happen, you know, like 10 or 12 years later, but it ended up happening in Survivor Series, and Goldberg just squashing Lesnar in a minute and 26 seconds or 25 or whatever. It's just crazy, man. Absolute insanity.
Yeah, I think that was actually pretty good because we haven't really seen any like shocking moments like that in a long time.
Right.
I agree.
Alright, let's get into the Cruiserweight Championship match. They just keep going from one championship match to another. That's literally how the entire show went. They just decided to go with all the championship matches in order, and then the Royal Rumble last. So, now we get into the Cruiserweight Championship match featuring Neville challenging Rich Swann. And let's be honest here, a lot of people don't like seeing the Cruiserweights on Raw or 205 Live, but you gotta admit, this is one of the best matches the Cruiserweights have performed.
It really was, and 1-6 spot was when I think Rich Swann hit a Phoenix splash from the top. I think it was this top rope to like the outside on Neville. That was sick.
Yeah, I remember that.
That was pretty good.
It wasn't a long match, but it really was entertaining to watch, and I'm happy that Neville finally won the Cruiserweight Championship.
Yeah, definitely. But what I don't understand is that I wish he could have just used his regular finisher, the Red Arrow, because his new submission finishing move is just like he's copying from William Regal's old one called the Regal Stretch.
Are you sure? Because I thought the submission move that he's using now, I thought that was like Perry Saturn's move. Wasn't it called like the Reigns of Saturn or something?
Yeah, I think, that's what I think. I think maybe, like, William Regal took it from Perry Saturn, and now Neville took it from Regal.
Yeah. Whatever. I can understand why Neville decides to use a submission now as a finisher, because using the red arrow is more like a face finisher, in my opinion. So he really wanted to boost up, his momentum or whatever. Because now that he's a full heel now, he's got a new ring attire. He's got the beard, and then he's got an updated theme song. Basically the same thing, except it's just slowed down a bit. But like, he is such a badass as a heel. Let me just say that. Like, really, and I love how he calls himself the king of the cruiserweights.
Yeah, what do you think?
To be honest, I really didn't care about the cruiserweights, but I just knew that Neville was going to take that W. But to me, so
Yeah, I see what you mean there. I mean, to be honest, it's hard for me to watch the cruiserweights on Raw sometimes because I just feel like it's kind of like pointless because I just feel like they should just go on the regular roster instead of having their own thing, Because I doubt that maybe only like 15% watch 205 Live. Just about.
I mean, I usually just watch it just for the hell of it.
Yeah. Some of the matches are good, like Cedric Alexander versus Neville was pretty good.
Yeah, that was good. That was a really good match too. I also enjoyed the tag team match featuring Jack Gallagher and Cedric Alexander against Neville and who was it? Noam Dar.
Yeah, Noam Dar.
Yeah, that was good too. I really look forward in the cruiserweights just to see guys like Jack Gallagher, Neville, the cruiserweight champion, Rich Swann, Cedric Alexander, mainly just those guys. That's about it.
Yeah.
Because those are like the most entertaining cruiserweights in my opinion as of right now. Especially Jack, man. I love how he made a surprise entrance into the Rumble. That was hilarious. We'll get to that eventually. But first, before we talk about the Rumble, can we please talk about the incredible WWE Championship match featuring AJ Styles and John Cena?
Yes.
I mean, just wow. A lot of people said it wasn't better than SummerSlam, but in my opinion, I thought it really was.
Yes, it was. Like,
I mean,
Cena is my nigga and all, but that match was like the best match in 2017, in my opinion.
Well, as for right now, yeah, that's definitely the match for 2017. But it was just an amazing matchup. I mean, both had a really good performance. I love the way AJ Styles takes his back body drop just so high in the air,
Yeah. It's so crazy.
By far, he's the best.
So, there's a couple of things I want to talk about during this match. Let me see. Okay, so first, you had Styles hitting the Styles Clash. Then Cena hits the AA. They both kick out of their finishers. And then Cena was just pulling off these incredible moves I've never seen him do before. Even my dad was impressed by Cena, because he's never seen these moves before. He did like a freaking electric chair into a face buster. He did, he kind of did like a diamond cutter where he picked him up for like a fall wasteland and just dropped him face first. That was cool too. And then I loved when they traded back and forth with the submissions. That was cool. It was first it was Styles with the calf killer or calf crusher, I mean, and then Cena reversed into the STF, and then Styles plays Cena into his own STF, just trying to show him how it's done. And then if that wasn't good enough, John Cena literally taking a page out of Ric Flair's book, applying the figure four leg lock. Can you imagine if John Cena would have won the title like that?
That would be crazy. Oh, my fault, Daniel. My fault.
If he did, I would have been a little bit mad if he did it that way because I don't know, because I'm just so used to seeing him always move the AA. So that's just me.
And let me just say, bro. First at SummerSlam, Cena hits the AA from the top rope, and then Styles kicks out. I did not expect him to kick out at SummerSlam. I thought that was going to be it. But he did it again to Styles, and Styles again kicked out. What the hell? Was this matchup ever going to end? I mean, it was just so awesome. I just didn't want it to end.
Yep, especially like, when you look at the Rumble, which we'll talk about very soon, I would have rather have it not end.
And did you see how aggressive Cena was in this match?
Yes.
When he took out Styles with those vicious clotheslines, his freaking veins just popped out. He looked like a beast, man.
I mean, he looked like, and I'm not saying that he's on, but he looked like he was on steroids when his veins were popping out.
Oh, Daniel, you just had to go there. You know for a damn fact Cena don't take steroids.
I know. I'm just saying. That's why I said.
But yeah, and then, wow, I loved the ending of the match. It was just so fast paced, and just everything about the match was just so good. And in the end, it was John Cena who delivered one AA, and if that wasn't good enough, here's how he does it. So he hits an AA, then Styles kicks out, and then at the end of the match, he hits another AA, and if he thought he was gonna pin him there, he rolls over and delivers a third AA for the 1-2-3, and boom! John Cena is a 16-time WWE champion.
Yeah, I thought it was awesome the way he delivered those two AAs.
I was marking. I'm sorry to interrupt you, Daniel, but dude, I was marking out so bad for Cena.
Oh yeah, I can imagine. I see him probably losing the title at the Elimination Chamber coming up to Bray Wyatt, but you never know.
It could happen. It could happen. But then again, actually no, there's actually a reason why it should happen. It's not that I don't want Cena to be champion right now. I was rooting for him the whole entire time, and he won the title, and I was so happy for him. The only reason why John Cena should lose at the Chamber is because nobody wants to see John Cena and Randy Orton fight again at WrestleMania. Let's just put it like that.
What if it does happen?
If it does happen, people are going to be pissed.
Oh, without a doubt. I know we haven't discussed this yet, but we all know that Rollins got injured. And I heard that Vince is thinking about having Roman Reigns face Triple H again.
Oh, no, but come on.
I know.
Oh my God, Vince is ridiculous. See, this is why they gotta fire Vince McMahon and they gotta frickin' keep Triple H as the boss. Because okay, I don't want to talk about this now. I want to get to the Rumble real quick. So, yeah, John Cena, 16-time WWE champion. He celebrates with Ric Flair backstage. Just an incredible moment. I'm so happy for John Cena. He's our current champ right now.
Hella happy.
So happy for him. All right. Let's get into the Royal Rumble match. This had high stakes. This had the potential to be the biggest Rumble match ever, but sadly it disappointed most of the fans, and it disappointed me as well. Just because there was the surprise entrance they had, it was mainly a bunch of jobbers. They had one very good surprise entrant. But the guy is not even on the freaking main roster yet. But we'll get to that. So the first guy that came out as number one was Big Cass. Then it was Chris Jericho. So Big Cass and Chris Jericho are in the ring, and they start the Rumble match. Pretty unexpected, but okay. And
Your entrant is some kindergarten Kalisto.
and then, okay, think about it. The past 2 years, you had the phenomenal AJ Styles as number 3 in the Rumble match. That's when he debuted. And then you had Bubba Ray Dudley return in 2015 at number 3. So, if you really think about it, I'm sure we were all expecting number 3 to be a surprise entrant like Samoa Joe, just for example, right? But no. Who do we get at number 3?
We get a kindergarten.
We get a kindergartner in Kalisto. Are you kidding me, WWE? What is wrong with you? What is wrong with you? You give us Bubba Ray Dudley in 2015. Awesome. You give us AJ Styles last year. Freaking awesome. And you give us Kalisto this year? Just why? Why? It's not that I don't like Kalisto. You know, I was honestly a big fan of him when he first debuted, but now they're just not doing anything with this poor guy. He's literally being treated like Rey Mysterio is a jobber. He deserves better, in my opinion, and that's why they made the wrong move by putting him on SmackDown Live. He could have been a great cruiserweight champion, in my opinion. But yeah, moving on, you had number 4 with freaking Mojo Rawley. Why? Nobody cares about him.
It should have been Rhino that won that thing.
Yeah, honestly, it should have been Rhino who should have won that match. Why Mojo Rawley? Just why?
I don't know. I hate him. He's so annoying.
Rawley is ass, yo.
And then who came out next?
It was Jack Gallagher. Jack Gallagher made a surprise entrance in the Rumble. Wasn't expecting that, but he made me laugh a couple times. I love when he came in with the umbrella, and then he was twirling it around Chris Jericho. That had me dying.
That was fun.
That was hilarious. And then when he got tossed out by Mark Henry later, because Mark Henry came out at number 6, and then he easily took out Gallagher and just tossed him over the top rope. That was funny. Right. Okay. Yeah. You're moving in this week, huh?
Yeah, coming up. Almost.
It's good.
We're getting there.
Is the condo paid in yet?
Huh?
Is the condo paid in yet?
No, it should be tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
The floors are done. The colors are in the living room.
Where are they?
We apologize, folks, for this.
Yup.
We're just gonna wait for Ryan to talk about the tacos.